Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Hubba's Hidden Hooplah, round of 16. Here we have our number 3 seed versus our number 19 seed, Kenzol versus xylohphone, which, seed-wise, probably on paper, you're not expecting a super close match, but both of these players very strong on the mechanics, and especially on the early round when it comes to stat results. Kenzol ended up placing number 14 and xylohphone number 5 for the weekend last weekend. So pretty exciting stuff, pretty strong stuff coming up from both of these players. And our first bans are in Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 3. We've seen this ban order in a couple matches, just getting rid of the more Hard Rock specialist picks. In this case, Super Shooter and Chaos Eater, very difficult Hard Rock maps. Hard Rock 2, a little bit more of like a comfort flow aim situation. You don't really have to be a Hard Rock player to play that map well. But Kenzol, we're jumping straight into it. It's not even, it just turned flow flat. But here we go. It's hidden 4, and we are gonna be hitting it up. Gonna do a quick slot swappage here. They're in incorrect slots. Hopefully ref catches. There we go. Rosie, go. And in we go. A little bit of an early break for xylohphone here, which makes a lot of sense. He isn't super known for his memory. So if there is any weakness to be shown in this matchup, it is going to be xylohphone on some memory picks. But this one, memory is not the full story here, and it is sight readable if you do have the hidden chops. Just definitely not a comfort for him being able to hit some of these patterns now, but this axe difference is quite staggering. A 5% difference in the early goings here, 50k difference because of how short this map is. But Kenzol's going to be finding the break in this trickier slowdown section. xylohphone not getting caught off by the stream, but slider breaking shortly after. Just keeping this lead not disastrously far away. But another slider break does come through from xylohphone right before this combo didn't exit to the map, such as these sliders, and Kenzol's still holding on. And now we understand why it's a first pick, being quite comfy on these ending slider aim sections. All the one combos is really a check for your hidden density reading, and Kenzol really shining through here, probably going to be closing out with a near 700k if he holds on. And another slider break for xylohphone just to really hammer it home, and it's going to be a double score lead for Kenzol on his first pick. And you're going to be expecting a pretty tapping forward style from xylohphone here. I wouldn't be surprised if we jump immediately into the DT2. It's the reason why that Hard Rock 3 was banned, I'd reckon. Just a very strong tech difficulty, as well as those 210 BPM bursts in the middle of it. Really, that mechanics comfort gonna be shining in the lead for xylohphone. Wouldn't be surprised to see a DT2 now. To refresh my dashboard. Oh my god, he picked Hidden 7. I'm telling you, this is going to be the most popular pick of the weekend. I can't think of a match where this map wasn't picked, at least out of the streamed matches. Just, we're back to Glorb. Welcome back. You know, I wasn't thinking I'd be sick of this song anytime soon, and I'm not, don't get me wrong, but, it is quite popular among the players here. Gary hit him with a meow, meow, meow. And in we go. It seems like a slight early slider break for kenzol. Nothing too major. This map isn't terribly long, but also not terribly short. That longer slider gonna be striking xylophone as well as a big chain miss on that first wiggle. 8% act difference and a real comfort here for kenzol, especially going from tech pick to tech pick. But kenzol now still holding on to that near FC. Xylophone really needs to break him now, that lead usurping 100,000 at this halfway point. Any miss on these big jumps could be detrimental. Another big wiggle. Both players hitting it this time, but it's kenzol with all the combo. And it is really his match to lose here, hitting both of those wiggles and keeping extremely strong accuracy. Not to undermine xylophone's recovery here, up to 96 from his original 91 and up to 600 combo, but with this final quarter of map remaining, there is a density to it, but he needs the break first, and it doesn't look like kenzol's gonna do that. Already past that 700k mark as well. 200k of score lead. Even with a break, it might just be over. And there it is, nailing that like slider break on the first slider there. And 1 million score on that, on the first pick for xylophone. Really strong stuff. When you slider break the slider, that makes you FC the rest of the map. But kenzol keeping the reading train going here and actually showing his seeding quite strongly in this round, opting for his third pick. The second reading pick available, and likely a 3-0 if we're basing off of xylophone's comment, but you know, I'm a believer. I believe in miracles. It is Party at Club Bug, the rhythm A8 pick, with plenty of slider velocity and aim control difficulty. Big ol' Maxi. Oddly enough, the last map was more wiggly, but this map, maybe I should have told Acnum to throw some wiggles in there, you know, make it more worm-like. Oh, but the big aim can be striking as xylophone for this first misses, which isn't exactly surprising, but still struggle. But kenzol actually trading it out. It's not over until it's over, and now it's a combo lead for xylophone through the KT section. A little bit of free combo here on these sliders, so long as he doesn't tap them early, which is very common and easy to do to get slider breaks on a map like this. First overlap section and just a little bit of an under aim there and a misread now, and we're seeing that difference in reading comfort for kenzol. And now the act lead is well over 10%. More breaks for xylophone, and this one might just be over now. 100k score difference. Yeah, xylophone is not in this tournament because he is a hidden player. I will say that much. He is one of my Illinois boy, and I appreciate him for qualifying, but definitely more of a tournament player overall than a hidden comfort, as being shown by maps like this. But kenzol really putting on a show for us here now. 500 combo in deep on the hard section. Granted, I kind of caster cursed him a little bit, but you know, still probably a 500k score line by the time this map ends, which is pretty strong for it. We haven't seen any particularly like extravagant scores from this map thus far in match, so it'd be pretty interesting to see the stats come Tuesday, probably. I'm actually curious. I'll look at the match results now for maps where this was played. Like, I think that might be the highest score of the weekend, honestly. Oh no, I forgot. Abby Chan got 550k, but still close second. Yeah, there's gonna be so many results because like every map was played so many times. There are very like clear unpopular picks in this pool. Like people quite dislike Hard Rock 1, and like for some reason Hidden 5 has gone pretty underplayed as well. Like, people have played Hidden 2 more than they've played Hidden 5, I think. Oh, well, speak of the devil, there it is. Hidden 5 is going to be the pick for xylophone. Still not picking that DT2 is kind of confusing. Certainly not like a bad thing, just keeping his strongest pick in his pocket, but I do think it's his strongest pick, and I do think he needs a point on the board. And this is his final chance to do so if he ends up losing this one. And you know, that's kind of the downside with them picking all these short maps and it going so fast. It's barely been 15 minutes and we're already 3-0. It's kind of scary. They might be clocking in fastest match of the weekend if xylophone can't really lock in here, but I do like this pick for him. I do trust it a bit. I don't know, but I don't think anybody's FC'd it because they all missed at the end. Now that I'm thinking about it, like maybe 2 people. You guys double FC? Dude, I've been up for a while. I did not sleep, so my memory may be off. but off the back of those first faster bursts, barring any over aims, more snap section. Actually, the accuracy is shifting a little. Xylophone with some drops there, some 1/3 section coming up here. Tapping confidence is going to be a big key. Just the still handfuls of 100 for Xylophone is going to be dropping it. And kenzol now nearing 99% with how little combo there is on this map, and holding to the burst with both players. We might be seeing another act battle here. Neither of them really having any shakes, true comfort, honestly. But kenzol holding on 1% accuracy with that higher score now by 30k, and Xylophone finds the break, and that'll really seal the deal now. A 99% FC from kenzol to seal it 4-0, and that is where it gets scary, because now kenzol has his pick, and he doesn't have to give it up to Xylophone at all. You could pick like a hidden 3, and I feel like it would be quite strong here. But it's going to be DT1. He's throwing a dog a bone, in my opinion. DT1 is kind of crazy in a situation like this, a little bit more comfortable for Xylophone, more on the mechanic side. But Xylophone says GG. I don't know, I don't think it's quite over. Yeah, I don't think this is GG at all. I think Xylophone has a real chance here on a map like this. He can't play this. I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that. But at least it's the banger. Bruno Mars never misses when it comes to songs, but he certainly does miss when it comes to gambling debt. Am I right or am I right? Oh, maybe I see what he means now. Oh, a double break coming through, but accuracy lead on a DT pick is very deadly. With that score inflation coming from the mod combo, it's already a 4K lead for kenzol, which again isn't the end of the world, but also leaves a little bit to be desired from both players. If kenzol finds another uncharacteristic break, Xylophone has a real opening here, and it will skyrocket. Real difference in the aim styles as well from the single tap versus full alt. And again, it's another trade break, 1/3 of the map remaining, but this act difference is the real reason for this 90k. And very unideal. Damn, that is unfortunate. But a very strong score for kenzol, as he has shown on multiple maps, showing why he is that number 3 seed. Really coming through in a big way after last weekend, you know, not as strong as you would expect out of a round 32 pool from a 3 seed, but this time around really showing his worth, leaping, coming back in a big way. Excited to see him in the future. If I have a quick look at what's happened to his flag. There's a Osu has invaded his country. It's showing up on, yeah, it's showing up on screen. Osu has invaded his country. It's kind of awesome. Sorry, that threw me off. Who is he facing? Oh, he's gonna be facing Burger King next weekend. That's gonna be a banger match. Meanwhile, Xylophone out of the ID31 is going to go against GXYT. So a pretty close seeded matchup there. Excited to see it. And excited to see you guys in about 40 minutes when Tarragon returns against Bazuso in our winner's bracket. Only 2 more matches to go, 18 UTC and 20 UTC. Don't miss it. See you around.